Hello. Hello, and welcome back to what are we doing? We did in Brotato. We did one of these a few weeks ago. We did a world's first, boom, fact check that, shotgun only run. Now, since then, I've actually found out that the slingshot is even easier than the shotgun. So I like easy things. That's what she said. So today we're going to attempt a world's first. Again, don't fact check this. Slingshot only run in Brotato. From what I remember, the slingshot bounces its projectiles, so it effectively hits 2 targets instead of 1. Now, if you've never played Brotato before, how? If you've never even heard of it, maybe you're on the wrong channel. Let's grab ranged damage. Yeah. There's our second slingshot. Baby gecko. Plus 10 range, plus 25% chance to instantly attract. That sounds good. We're all, and remember, I am only going for slingshots. So, there's on. We'll lock that in Brotato. If you can't afford something, you can lock it and buy it next time, which is what I'm going to do. And we'll get to wave 2. Now, this game is very similar to Vampire Survivors. If you've not heard of Vampire Survivors or Brotato, I don't know what you've been or what you've been doing. But you've been having more fun than me. Anyway, you have no control over where you're aiming. Your parents will aim for you. The reason I'm telling you this is because when I first started watching Brotato runs, I had no idea what was going on. No one explained any of the rules, and you just had to kind of figure it out as you went along. It is fairly easy to pick up just from watching it. That's kind of... I like games like that, where you can understand the rules very easily just from watching someone play. So, Brotato, Vampire Survivor, Fortnite, for example, great games to just watch because you can instantly understand what's going on. At the other end of the spectrum, I guess you've got games like chess. If you've never played chess and you don't know how, you're going to have a hard time figuring out what's going on. Let's get some speed. And sorry, I've told him about chess. No one's come here for the chess content. There's our 5th slingshot. There's our 6th. Okay, good, right. Okay, we're gonna lock that. Do we want another deco? I think we do lock that. On to wave 4. Yeah, so back to chess. I do like chess, but if you've never played it, you're not gonna enjoy watching it. I'd love to do a chess video, but only about sort of 4 of you would actually understand what was going on. Which is why I'm not going to. Now, you'll notice the enemies. I see they're enemies. They are going to kill me. Grab these green things. They are the currency we use to buy things in the shop. I think that's right. Let's grab harvesting. And there's our slingshot. So when we get another one, it upgrades the slingshot to level 2. But yeah, the gecko. There's a level 2 slingshot, which I will lock because I can't afford it. And well, take you. Trees die in 1 hit. Yeah. So, one thing you'll notice is that trees spawn in this game. Why? Why do they? Oh, I know, there's some fruits as well. What do they do? The answer to that is there's a tree. the answer to that is I don't know. This is what Wikipedia is for. I could look it up, tell you. And through the power of editing, I could just let you know. But I'm not doing that. Because as I said at the beginning, I like easy things. I'm quite lazy. So you're just gonna have to put up with me playing Brotato without knowing entirely what's going on. But I also don't really know what's going on. So that makes two of us. So at the end of each wave, we get to pick a perk through with a range and max HP. I'm going to merge two of those, grab that, and we roll. But if we come down here, we can see the Slingshot scales with range damage, probably. I think so. Let's grab another baby Yakko because we've got to, and let's start a collection. Another Slingshot, and I think that's fine. I think we're doing quite well. Up to wave 6, the game does kind of end at wave 20. You can play past wave frenzy. I'm not doing that. I don't have all day. We're up to wave 6. I don't think I've taken advantage. I've not really been paying attention, and it's been going okay. So I think we're off to a good start. This is why people say the Slingshot is pretty good, and they're right. Kill a barrel, you don't actually have to do anything, and you still win. In fact, if I just stand still, it kind of feels like it's fine. I am gonna move and grab these things. I'm gonna kill a tree. I don't know why. I don't know what they do. But, see, what does this give us? +2 engineering. Killing a tree spawns a turret. Turrets sound good. Attack speed sounds good. And I don't think I want any of those. I kind of really just... Well, actually, I'll have that. Kind of really just want... Good morning. Kind of really just want... Oh, and that as well. That's what I really just want. Apart from those 3 or 4 things, is just more slingshots. But I think they will help. My guy is now wearing glasses. I don't know why. I don't know why his costume changes, but I'm not complaining. He looks smart. So let's see how long we can stand here before we have to move. I know this is the kind of quality content that you tune in for. Watching someone not play a video game. It's kind of playing itself. It's a bit like Cookie Clicker. Then if you've played Cookie Clicker, if you have, how did you stop? And if you haven't, don't start. It's like crack. That's for video games. If you got anything else to do other than play Cookie Clicker, you should do. The O is number thing, by the way, just to pick up or leave things. I don't know if you get them anyway if you don't collect them. I should probably check. I'm not getting to. Ranged damage. That I think is that something we scale with? Maybe. Okay, that's our first level 3 slingshot. And if I would each slingshot, I get more HP. I can see my stats on the right hand side. So 49 HP. Is that good? I think so. There's another one. Spawn a garden that creates a fruit every 15 seconds. Why not? 1 free reroll in the shop. That sounds good. And I have spent all my money. But we do have tier level 3 slingshots. And we are up to level 8. These big guys have suddenly appeared. They apparently are no problem whatsoever. Again, not really been paying that much attention to the game. It's kind of just working itself out. I'm sure at some point I will have to pay attention. I think at wave 10, wave 10 is a really good round for just harvesting stuff. I think there's a lot of enemies. They're quite weak. And I see in that so there's intentional. There's a chest. So as you pick up crates, at the end of the round, assuming you live, you get a bonus thing. What do you call it? A pickup? Perk? Whatever it is. So then there's one. So we've got 2. So we should get 2 extra perks at the end of the round. And a bunch of other stuff. So 15 piercing damage. Can't go above base damage. -2 damage. No. Don't think I want that. I didn't want special enemies appearing. Special enemies aren't a good thing. HP regen is useful. I'm surprised, actually. I don't have any yet. So I will grab that, and that causes my HP, surprisingly, to regenerate. +3 damage, because it's levels 3. And the others, they're pretty good. Crit chance. My crit chance is 0. I mean, not particularly high. I think from 0 you can only go up. So for any mathematicians watching, let me know. Do we want to spawn a turret? Why not? Does he do much damage? I don't know. Another slingshot. A mouse. Don't want a mouse. Medical turret. That sounds good. Oh, I like to say we've not actually taken any damage yet. Up to wave 9. We're halfway through. So here's our garden. Maybe does fruit heal us? Again, not taking any damage, so I don't know. Medical turret, that will heal us. Haven't taken any damage. I mean, I'm not one to toot my own horn. But I think I'm doing pretty well. I feel like a game that isn't challenging, then playing Brotato with 6 slingshots seems to be pretty good. I feel like I'm a bit slow by speed, not me. Which might prove to be challenging later on. Because there are fast enemies. Sad a thing. I guess we'll find out. We're almost halfway. And yeah, we're doing comfortably. I don't feel quite so confident about standing still. We do have a bunch of turrets, but I don't know how much damage they do. Can we see? I think I'm going to say 18. As soon as that's good, because I don't know how much I'm doing. Engineering, not back. No. We want alien baby. No. Oh, you can reroll here, which is what I'm going to do, because I don't really want any of those. More HP regen? I mean, it can't be a bad thing, can it? Okay, another slingshot. So now, our last slingshots are at least level 2. Is it level 3? I think it goes up to level 4. I can't remember. Let's get under the garden, or probably healing. +10 speed, +30 range, -2 elemental damage. I'm not doing any elemental damage, so we can take that. It's relatively risk-free. Do I want that? I'm not doing many damage in there. Let's just keep rolling. More range. Projectiles pierce through 1 additional target. This, I think that's gauge, but I don't know, so I'm going to ignore it. Explosion science would be good, but I don't explode. +3 max HP. Let's start the next wave with 1 HP. That's kind of risky, but it is wave 10, which I think is easy. So let's risk it. +1 HP recovered from consumables. Let's lock that. And yeah, and down to 1 HP, all we have to do is survive. I think, yeah, because of our gardens and my HP regen, I think it's fine. If I stand next to this medical turret, we'll slowly heal ourselves. I think we got away with it. I feel like that was maybe a poor choice on my part, but we were doing so well. It would have been embarrassing to have died at that point. Yeah, so wave 10. So I think I was going to say this should be easy, but actually I feel like I'm having to move around a lot. It's those big guys that just run into me. I think it only did 10 damage. I've got 52 health. I've got a medical turret. I've got health regen. And I've got a bunch of gardens that grow fruit. Can I think heal me? And there was a lemonade pickup, which I think makes consumables heal me by even more. There's a surprising amount to Brotato. You wouldn't really know it just from looking at it. But I don't want another B-tooth. So attack speed sounds great. Dodge. I think that means if I get hit, there's a chance that it actually doesn't do anything. There's some lemonade. I have one-eyed Orius now, but 2. Yeah, so crit chance. Crit chance would be great. -1 armor. 0 armor. Negative armor. And I've already forgotten what we got for that. Okay, another garden. We have 3. And another slingshot. And can we get another white flag? Okay, that sounds perfect. +5 harvesting, which I think increases the amount of currency at the end of a round? But -5 to enemies, yeah, no, like say only. It's just a path of least resistance. That is where you'll find me. I don't think I want any of those. What I'm gonna do, combine that to get a level 4 slingshot, which I think is the max. So we're now past halfway. One of these guys are actually taking a bit of a beating. See this guy here looks like we've got a weird external ribcage. Yeah, it actually maybe past wave 10 it starts to pick up and get a bit more difficult. Am I doing enough damage? I mean, more damage is never a bad thing. You never hear someone say, no, I don't want any more damage. I guess we could do with a bit more of everything, really. In terms of stats, yeah, there's attack damage, attack speed, crit chance, speed, armor, dodge. If I could get a bit of all of those, I think would be fine. Yeah, I just took some damage. I did have to run through some enemies, and they didn't kill me. And I do have a lot of ways to heal. But it's only going to get harder from here on, if that's what she said. Projectiles pierce through one additional target, minus 10% damage. What is my damage? What is my damage? 0%. I'll recycle that. +2 armor, -3 dodge. So that's a net loss. Not taking that. Okay, here we go. Level 3 perks. Crit chance. Crit, yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll take the white flag. I would like... there was a gecko. I don't know if he's good, but I've got a bunch of them now. But 4. A hedgehog. Melee damage, range damage, -1 HP. I do love the hedgehog. I love his face. But no. Clockwork wasp. No. Plus 10% damage, -4 attack speed. What is my attack speed? 20. I guess that's a net positive of 6%. Yeah, let's figure that. Okay, so back up to 6 slingshots. That mine sounds great. Bailey with a beard, 1 bullet, dealing 9 plus 7, 16. Damages 5 from an enemy corpse when they die. -50 range. What's my range? 175. Do I want to trade range for bullets 5 from enemy corpses? I do. But I can't afford it, so I'm going to log that. Go to wave 12. And yeah. Okay, so things seem fairly relaxed. I think I'm not having to move much. If you, like I was saying earlier, if you haven't seen Brotato before, I assume by this point you kind of gathered what happens. If not, you can't be helped. So it does seem to be the same kind of enemies, I assume, as you get. Oh, who is he? Who keeps appearing? There, I think he drops a creep. Yeah, new enemies should appear as you get further in. I mean, this isn't my first time playing. I have played before, but it was a while ago. But after, yeah, the first one I did was a world's first shotgun only run. That went really well. It took me about 5 attempts. I didn't include the 4 previous attempts where I failed. But plus 8 damage. Yeah. And this time I'm hoping it only took me 1 attempt. We grudge Beatty with a bullet. Let's see if that makes things better or worse. Scared sausage. Attacks at a 25% chance to the ore. 3 times 1. That's 1. Plus 100% elemental, which is minus 2. I think Whirling Whirt. Tentacle. Plus 3 crit chance. Plus 20% chance to heal 1 HP when killing an enemy with a critical hit. That sounds great. Can't afford it. See what else for it's like. Okay, another slingshot. Sab tomato. Ah, no. Oh, sorry, sad tomato. I don't want you on the team. This is probably why he's sad. Maybe he's pretty good. I mean, maybe I should have picked him. Maybe that'll cheer him up. Yeah, I guess so. Is he? I don't recognize these guys with the white hairdos. Were they in the rush round? Probably not. Didn't seem very tough. But there's one of my landmines. That's good. There's some extra damage, which I don't really need. But yeah, I think there's a lot of corpses that are now firing bullets. I'm glad that doesn't happen in real life. When as soon as you die, you just you fire a bullet. That would be a bit embarrassing. Oh, actually took some damage then. Okay. I did maybe need to pay a bit of attention to what's going on. If I died before we 15, I'll be upset. I mean, not too upset. Like I was alive. It's fine. Don't worry about me. But what I do, I've lost my train of thought. Where is my thought train? I don't know. Okay, moving on. Banner. Fact you can range. Yes. This is level 4 Dex Destroyer. I have never seen this before. It's a weapon. So I can't actually have it. Also, I can't afford it. Just like in real life. So, let's say we roll. Crit chance? Yes. -1 armor. Back on to -2. But crit chance is great, so that would be 27%, roughly 1 in 3. Again, mathematicians watching this, just, shush. Hedgehog? Ah, he's so cute. What I'm gonna say no, sorry. Okay, wave 14. And I think we've got a new enemy types. And the enemy front we seem a little bit useless. And we're only getting stronger. Speed or Dr. I'm not gonna reroll. I am gonna reroll. And I shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's just do attack speed. And I was locked that. When did I lock that? Is that a while ago? Possibly quick chance, plus 20% chance to heal 1. Yeah, I think I've actually had that locked for a while. Just not noticed. Okay, another Slingshot. So these are all level 3. Let's combine those so we've got 2 level whores. Buy that one. And yeah, okay, we're pretty good. 21 a bandana and we may look cool. Projectiles pierce through 1 additional side minus 10% damage. My damage is 18 minus 1.8. I mean, I'll lock it and we roll. And yeah, no, we'll go to the next round with 33 pounds. Purse, wallet, whatever potatoes carry the currency around in. I don't know. Check the wiki. I'm sure it goes into good detail. I do remember. I think there is a story where Brotato crash lands on an alien planet and has to fend off hordes of aliens. But to be honest, are we the aggressors? I feel like at some point you had to kind of take responsibility for wiping out thousands of Palians. I think there's a new enemy type that looks like a big fat slug. A pencil. I'm gonna say no to the pencil. Attack speed. What is my attack speed? 36. Is that good? I don't know. Do we want more? Yes, we do. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll pierce through one target. Plus 30 pick at range. Plus one knock back. I mean, there? Yeah. Knock back, I think, sort of does what the name suggests and knocks the enemy back slightly. Do I want another medical turret? We think I do. Yeah, we will lock the slingshot for the next round. Okay, wave 16, 4 more to go. I'm expecting it to suddenly ramp up in difficulty to take me by surprise. You'll notice some of these enemies now have a red outline. Probably wondering what that means. Well, so am I. I don't know. There's a lot of little things about this game that you just sort of don't really know unless you go and read, which I'm not doing. There's another kind of enemy type that looks a bit like a blobfish. I think he just looks so sad. It's not his fault. If you've seen blobfish, he's been taken out of his natural habitat, and so he melts. If you've not seen him, I'm going to show you a picture on screen of blobfish. He's adorable, and you should all feel sorry for him because he's very unhappy, and you can't really blame him. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I think. I was going to say I think we did an okay, but I am actually strategically having to run away, which I don't think I've done before. We have survived, and that quite a luck too. But I don't know. I'm going to go to speed because I think running away might actually be something we have to start doing in the fire and offy rounds. Slingshot. Yep. More lemonade. Tyler. Spawns a little guy that's so you shoot. You see, the thing is, I hate the name Tyler. If you're watching and you're called Tyler, my sympathies. It's not your fault, but, you know. A level 4 slingshot. Lock you. It's quite expensive. I think we can probably afford it in the next round. Crown, that would have been useful at the start. Tyler, why did you come back, Tyler? I hate you. Hunting Truthy. 33% chance to gain 1 material when killing an enemy with a critical hit. I feel like, again, that'll be useful at the beginning, but it's purple. Purple is like rare. Can't afford him, and I'm going to save my 110, whatever they are, euros, after for the next shop, so I can buy that slingshot. Wave 17, which means after this round, 3 more rounds. It took me a minute to work that out. Sorry. I feel like 17 plus 3 is, I mean, it is 20. Again, the mathematicians, I'm so sorry. And my next game that I play, I'll do a math game. And actually, we don't ever do a math game. Sorry. We're still doing fine. We're still doing okay. I thought there'd be maybe more enemies if they don't get stronger. Maybe some swarms. I think we're seeing more of the ones with the red outline that we don't know what does. I assume it just makes them stronger. But we're in a really good position. We're still not really taking damage unless we decide to run through a group of enemies. Well, I think we're going to do. I think we're going to succeed at world's first slingshot only Brotato run. It took me a long time to stay at. Brotato is melting my brain. Okay, what's that? 4 level 4 slingshots and 2 level 3 slingshot. My brain is just suffering from this. Plus 20% of your materials at the start of it, and that enrolled maths, and I'm vetoing that. Do we want any of these? There's a mouse. Terrified onion. I think our speed is actually okay. Slingshot. Oh, okay, so to get him, to combine those and then pick him up. So it would be nice to have 6 level 4 slingshots Took me a minute to remember how Roman numerals work. Wave 18. And okay, so yeah, so now we've got some fast enemies while I'm having to kind of run away. I don't know if we can stand still. Can we stand still? Let's try it near my medical turret, just in case. Yep, maybe we can't. Naturally, that knocked off almost half my health. Okay, so I think damage-wise we're fine. The issue is maybe health-wise. That maybe we don't have either enough health or enough dodge or enough armor, which means if we do take hits, we almost instantly vaporize, kind of like the enemy is doing. I mean, they still seem a bit unfair on me, but I think, yeah, just then, like I took a whole bunch of damage. I mean, this could very easily just end badly if just for a moment I just stop paying attention, which I am having to kind of concentrate. Another garden. Yep. Alien magic. Do we need luck this late in the game? No. I don't know, but now we have 0 luck. Okay, you can't have minus luck. I mean, that's good because that will be just, I don't know what the opposite is. Bad. So let's take some armor. So at least if we do get hit, it's not as bad. We roll. This has lots of green numbers on it. Do I want to give up crit chance? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. This gives us crit chance. Post charge minus 15 range. I don't think range is that much of an issue for us. 145. Yeah, we'll take that. Another turret? Why not? More range? Yeah. On to wave 19. We're so close. I will inform Guinness World Records of this if I manage it. You can expect to see me published in the next Guinness Book of World Records. Does that still exist? Is that still a thing? Or have they kind of given up and just is it just a website now? Because that's what I would do. Because the thing about Guinness World Records is basically you have to pay them to turn up, and then you get to be in a book. It's not official. They just came along and said we're going to start sort of investigating all these things. Guinness World Records. If you pay us, we'll put you in a book. Alright, it's not official. They just came along and said we're going to start. So maybe when I'll start my own World Record. God, this is actually really difficult. There's a lot going on. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't checking the thine. Turret, yes. Chest 3. Yeah, sure. So we're on to the last round. So let's say only grab things which are going to be useful. We can't actually take the shotgun. No, slingshot. Because we don't have room for him. Plus 5 damage every 5 seconds until the end of the wave. Damage that sounds really good. I'll do a lot less damage for the first some amount of time. I'm not doing that. And then we should just be gaining. Oh, I want that. 25% damage against bosses and elites. We're up against the first boss. But I can't afford it. Can't grab him. So we are going into with only 5 max level slingshots. That's fine. Oh, I want him and him and the pumpkin. Never mind. Okay, right. Final wave. Let's do this. There he is. Now I will have to pay attention because I think, yeah, he sort of shoots things. He does telegraph where he's about to fire, which is really polite of him. What's a bit worrying is that his health is actually not really going down that fast. I'm a little concerned because we actually have a time limit. We've got, I don't know about what started out at. I'm taking damage. I am right next to the medical turret, but we've not even going down to half health. This, yeah, we might fail, not because we die, but because we just don't do enough damage. I thought our damage was okay. I thought we were doing all right, and like I'm right next to him, so all my slingshot bullets, whenever you call them stones, should all be attacking him. It should all be damaging him. Okay, he's run away. Oh, I just took a lot of damage. If he's running away, that has to be a good. Because I think this is going to be incredibly close. I think if we do it, it's going to be right on the cusp. We've got 18 seconds left. If we can just keep firing on him, we can keep maintaining this kind of attack. We might just do it. 7 seconds. I'm just going to have to get in close. Oh, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. Oh, we did it. We've done it. 0 seconds left. We did it. I say we, but what I really mean is I did it. You didn't. You just watched. It's such a historic moment. In 1969, Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. In 1991, Pop-Tarts were invented. 2005, Shakira released Hips Don't Lie. And in 2025, Bramley Bear, and that's me, completes the first Slingshot-only Brotato run. Thanks for watching. I love you all. But not as much as I love Pop-Tarts and Shakira. Bye!
Blah, 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 blah.